Hello students of standard 6th. Good afternoon students. I hope that you all are safe at home. I hope that you are taking proper precautions at home. Welcome to this online class teaching and learning. Today we will start with a new lesson of English in prose, that is 2.4 Anak Krakatoa. Anak Krakatoa is a new island volcano that rose above the waterline a few days later after the eruption of Krakatoa. So students, we are going to learn about Anak Krakatoa, how Anak Krakatoa came into that island. Let us study about Anak Krakatoa. Krakatoa is an island in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. It is known for its volcano which erupts regularly. So Krakatoa is an island which is located between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. It is a volcano which erupts regularly. So what is a volcano? It is an opening in the earth's crust through which hot lava and gases escape. Beneath a volcano, liquid magma containing dissolved gases rise through cracks in the earth's crust. So now let us study first what is a volcano. Then let us study about the various types of volcanoes, and let us study what is Krakatoa and what is Anak Krakatoa. What is a volcano? A volcano is a crack or opening in the earth's crust. There is hot molten rock near the earth's center. Sometimes it rises to the surface of the earth through such a crack or opening and flows out. When this happens, we say that the volcano has erupted. So a volcano is a crack or a opening in the earth's crust. From the earth's crust, hot lava, lava means a fluid rock which comes out from the earth's crust and it pours out on the land. So when this happens, we call it as volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption happens when lava and gases gets discharged from a volcano. A volcanic eruption happens on a tremendous scale. Thick, dark clouds of smoke rise high from the opening and spread in the sky. Big, glowing, burning chunks of rock and red hot lava are thrown out of the crack in the earth. Very hot mud and ash are also thrown out. A great volcanic eruption can change the landforms in an area. So what happens when volcanic eruption happens? When volcanic eruption happens, that time thick dark clouds of smoke, a lot of smoke rise from the opening and spread in the sky. Then burning chunks of rock. Chunks means roughly cut lump. That burning rocks and lava, they are thrown out from the crack in the earth. They are thrown out from that volcano. Then very hot mud and ash are also thrown out. For example, when a fire is burned, that time we see that lot of smoke arises and we see that the wood which turns into ashes. So likewise this volcanic eruption happens with lot of ashes and lot of mud come out from the volcano. So it changes the landforms of that area. Now let us study the three different types of volcanoes. Volcanoes are popularly classified into three categories. First one, active volcanoes, second, dormant volcanoes, and third, extinct volcanoes. So now we will study about these three categories, that is the three types of volcanoes in detail. First one is active volcanoes. Now here the word active itself says that it will be very active. It can happen again and again. So let us see what active volcanoes mean. Active volcanoes erupt regularly. As I said that active volcanoes erupt regularly. Erupt regularly means it happens often, it happens many times. Examples of active volcanoes are Mount Kilauea in Hawaii, Mount Etna and Mount Stromboli. So understood what are active volcanoes? Active volcanoes, they erupt again and regularly. Again and again they erupt. Very often they erupt. Now second one is dormant volcanoes. Dormant means temporarily inactive or in a deep sleep. Dormant means this doesn't happen regularly. It happens, but it doesn't happen regularly. Very quite often it happens. Sometimes only it happens. But active volcano, it happens again and again. Whereas dormant volcanoes, they are inactive. They happen sometimes. We find information about the eruptions of these volcanoes in history, but now they are quiet. So somewhere in the history we find this the information about dormant volcanoes, but now they are very quiet. They are not erupting regularly. Example of dormant volcanoes are Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania and Mount Fuji in Japan. Here are the two pictures of Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Fuji. So understood what are dormant volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes are not active. They happen only sometimes. They don't happen regularly. So now let us study the third category, that is the extinct volcano. Extinct means not existing now. That is inactive. It is not at all happening now. Before it would be, in history it would have happened, but it is not happening now. By looking at the rock formation, geographers can guess that they used to erupt long ago, but there is no record of it in history. So these extinct volcanoes, they might have happened long ago, but there is nothing given in the history. That means very long ago it might have happened. By looking at the rocks, the geographers can guess. An extinct volcano is unlikely to erupt again. Means it cannot happen regularly, and it is very unlikely. Means it is not likely to erupt again. Example of extinct volcanoes are Mount Banyong in Australia and Chimborazo in Ecuador. These are some of the extinct volcanoes in the world. They do not happen regularly. So students, we studied the three categories of volcanoes. That are first one is active volcanoes, means they happen regularly, they erupt regularly. Second, we saw about dormant volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes are not active. They happen sometimes. In history it might have happened, but now they are not happening. Third is the extinct volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes are not existing now. They are extinct. They are not existing, and in the history also there is no record of extinct volcanoes. While volcanic eruptions are not new, recent eruptions serve as a reminder that dangerous active volcanoes still exist all over the world and will continue to be a potential threat to the surrounding creatures and environment. So this is the active volcanoes. They still exist all over the world, and it is a dangerous active. The dangers of these three volcanoes are active volcanoes. They exist. They now also exist, and every now and then eruptions take place over there. So we will see the example of an active volcano, that is the Krakatoa. The eruption of Krakatoa in August 1883 is one of the most deadly volcanic eruptions of modern history. So this eruption of Krakatoa took place in August 1883, and it was the worst of the eruptions that took place. It caused a great damage to all the creatures and all the living beings which were there in that island. Krakatoa is an active volcano. It has erupted many times, causing great disasters. The worst of the eruptions took place in August 1883. The volcano erupted with such a loud boom that it was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away in Australia. As I said, that it was the worst of the eruptions, and it erupted with a very loud boom that was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away till Australia. Where is Indonesia and where is Australia? Till that it was heard, and it is believed that it is the loudest sound that man has ever heard over here. The island, which was a volcanic mountain, collapsed on itself. So when that volcanic eruption happened in 1883, the island over there, it collapsed on itself. Collapsed means it broke into itself. It fell down on itself, and the island was broken into pieces. The dust that was thrown up in the eruption rose to about 80 kilometers in the sky. It spread in the sky around the world and later settled in different parts of the world thousands of kilometers away. So then the dust that was thrown in the eruption rose to about 80 kilometers till the sky where the volcano was, and till the sky it rose up. So it spread all over the world, and different parts of the world also the volcanic eruption, that dust and the lava was thrown to all over the parts of the world around that island. The eruption caused giant waves or tsunamis in the sea near the island. So island means it is a place where it is surrounded by water on all sides. So this eruption caused a lot of it caused tsunamis and it caused waves also. Due to that, 165 villages and towns were destroyed. Due to this worst eruption, a lot of living things and lot of people, lot of creatures also was destroyed. The eruption destroyed two-thirds of the island of Krakatoa. So it destroyed the two-thirds of the island. It collapsed beneath the surface of the sea, creating a huge underwater volcanic crater or hole. The hole was more than 6 kilometers wide. So this Krakatoa, it collapsed and it went under the surface of the sea. The sea was very deep and it was 6 kilometers wide, and it went very deep into the sea.